What's up, y'all? Just gonna fix this real quick. I don't know. This is weird. Every time I go live, something has to go wrong. I don't know why. So I am streaming on Facebook and YouTube. So if you have a question, jump on the YouTube because I'll be able to see your messages there. I don't know if I can see them here through Facebook. Where is the chat? There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Yo, what up? What up, guys? What's up, Miss Unique? John. What up, Ed? ¿Qué show? ¿Cómo andamos? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing today? Today, I was gonna do like an old zodiac sign, but I was like, So I'm trying to see if I can make some money on, I don't know, on the life, I guess. No super chats, please do not super chat. I do not get the super chat money right away, so it sucks. And please, no super chats. There is a way for you to donate if you want to donate and ask a question. Somewhere around here. Where is it? Jeez. I don't see it anymore. Ugh. Where is it? What happened to? Oh my god. Anyways, super chats are only gonna, I said no super chats. Oh my god. Me, Sebastian. Okay. No super chats. It's only gonna be, if you want a question answered, it's only gonna be Cash App and Venmo today or tonight. So if you don't have Cash App or Venmo, no super chats, cause yeah. But John, I got you. Let's see here. Let me grab my tarot deck real quick. Let's see how Morgan is feeling about you right now. I'm gonna shuffle the deck real quick, and we'll go from there. No, you're good. You're good. No worries. Oh, thanks for that, Ed, for putting my super chat or my Cash App. Oh my god, I'm like all over the place. All right, guys. All right, John. Let's see how Morgan is feeling about you right now. Is there another question aside from the feelings that you want to get clarified, John? We have the King of Swords on how they feel about you right now. Adjust the light real quick. How does she feel about John right now? I will tell you in a bit. Okay. Are you guys in contact, no contact? Is this one of those relationships where it hasn't been working out, but you're trying to see what will happen? You miss her, but no contacto? Okay. Look, John, me bloqueó todo. Ok, ahorita lo que está pasando es, ok, te voy a decir unas cuantas cositas, ok. Spanish or English? Español, inglés. Español or inglés. When English, okay. When was the last time that you guys interacted? When was the last time you guys talked? I feel like there's too much light. How can you clean? Maybe this. Maybe this. Clean the camera real quick. Maybe it can focus. Focus camera. She told me no, not. She told me no, not to call her anymore and blocked on everything. Okay, so one thing is what's going on here. Yeah, I get it. You're blocked, okay, but that doesn't mean. Listen, I'll tell you one thing. Even though you're blocked right now, and I'm not trying to give you like false hope or anything like that, because I really don't. I don't do that to people, right? I tell it how it is, and I also don't sugarcoat anything. But right now, how she feels about you is like she's trying to like analyze everything. She's trying to get truth. She's trying to, they're still invested in you, John. Morgan is still invested in you. It's just that they're not letting you know. They're giving you a little bit of time, especially here with the star card. They're giving you a little bit of time for you to get better. Whatever it is, there's a conversation they want to have with the King of Swords. So they want truth and honesty. So this person is waiting. This person's still wanting more from you, but they really do want you to get better. They really want you to get, a hold and in control of your feelings, and everything. So they do want. Notice how the Empress and the Emperor are together. So they still see you as the one. Okay, they might be mad right now. They might be upset. You might be blocked, but I don't think you're blocked forever. I feel like this person's trying to give you a little bit of time. They're still invested in you. They're not letting you go yet. Especially with the star card, because I asked really, what is the behind feelings of this whole, facade or whatever it is, because I know you're already blocked, but they still want communication. And with the King of Swords, I would not talk to her. She's gonna come towards you, like she's gonna open up to you, because she still wants to talk with you. She wants to know how you're doing and if you've been doing better with the King of Swords. And it's not a BS. It's a conversation that pertains to like honesty and truthful, communication. So they want to know the truth on what they want. They still want growth and expansion. Notice how both of these are here. The Empress is growth and expansion, and then the Emperor, again, this is like the couple. So they still see you as the person they're meant to be with. But if you guys have issues, obviously, although there's love there, it doesn't mean that they're gonna take all that pain and all that you can say trauma, or all the drama, right? They really want you to get better, or they want this connection to get better. So hope is not all lost, okay? She said she wants to be as far as she can. Whittle Burb, I think that's. I saw your Venmo. Give me a sec, okay? What up, AJ? She's. I swear she found out something and she didn't tell me. What is it? Okay. She thinks you're talking to someone else. I think she's accusing you of talking to an ex. She might be accusing you of wanting to get back. Maybe Morgan is kind of feeling like you're still not over your past, your ex, or something like that. Maybe there's a Virgo, a Gemini that you used to date. If it's not none of those zodiac signs, it's just what they found out is about a previous relationship that you had that maybe you try to uh, get back to or talk to. So the judgment here and the lovers and the hermit, it's an energy of somebody that found out about communication or text messages that were kind of hidden in a way. It could also be that Morgan feels like you still invested in someone from the past. Although they do want to have growth and expansion with you here, they cannot allow that because they found out that maybe there's another person that you're talking to or you wanted to, or maybe you haven't moved on from. So Morgan doesn't want to get involved with you unless you're ready to commit, right? And it's gonna take a lot, but I think they're still waiting. They still want to heal the situation with you. They're giving you a little bit of time to understand, really, to actually get back on track. It's gonna be really hard to come back from this. I honestly do not think it's over between y'all two. Like, when I read for people, and I know when it's over. Even on the most difficult relationships, I can tell when it's over, and I don't think it's over. One thing I will tell you is that if you don't change, going back to, like, if you want to go back to this person, like if you want to win them back or whatever, if you don't change your behavior, if you don't change your energy, nothing's gonna happen. Even if they give you another opportunity, it's all gonna go away. Okay? Listen, there's something within you that they want you to change or something like that with the King of Swords, because there's a conversation pending, and for whatever reason, if they don't see the change within you, or if they don't see that you're for sure that you want to be with them, then they're gonna walk away. Okay? Because the King of Swords is the one that King of Swords energy is like finding a solution to the problem, right? Like calm, cool, and collected. And if there's no solution, the King of Swords will cut you out of their life. So in other words, Morgan is in this energy of like, I want to hear something good and positive coming from you, John, or I'm gonna walk away, or I'm just gonna completely just give up on this situation. With the Star card, it's not over yet, but right now they are giving you kind of a lesson, right? Saying, hey, you can't just play with me. If you're talking to someone else, then obviously, that's not gonna work out, right? I would like to know. Okay, that's not John. I swear she found out something and she didn't tell me. I knew it was because of my ex. Yup, it's because of your ex, dude. Because everything was good, and suddenly she said she needs time. She's trying to give you time. She's not telling you what she found out. She's giving you time. Okay. The Star card is time. Is hope. Is rebalancing, healing, recuperation as well. So they're giving you the benefit of the doubt. Okay. But yeah, it has to do with a past relationship. Javier, what's up? Does it say when? I am not sure, but there's a conversation that you guys are gonna have pretty soon. They're wanting to talk to you. Although she blocked you, she's still wanting to talk to you. Trust me. With the King of Swords, they still want to talk to you, even though you're blocked. It's like when someone like does it on purpose, but at the same time they're like, it hurts to block this, to block you, but they still want to talk to you. So they're still gonna talk to you. It's not over yet, but it's gonna be very difficult for you to like prove your case. So think about it, analyze it, think about what you're gonna tell her whenever this conversation happens, because she's still willing to give you another opportunity. It's just that she wants to see improvement. Notice how all the cards are positive. There's nothing negative when it comes to it. So she's still invested in the connection, even though, you know, she's trying to give you some sort of like lesson. And that's how girls will act, right? Well, especially if you're like, if anybody plays with women, obviously they'll block you and they're like, never mind, even though it hurts or whatever. So, is there anything else I can do for you, John? So I can move on to. I got a Venmo from Jade. Let me see what John is saying. Yeah, because I was changing and she gave me an opportunity. Yeah. You know, it's like when we get to a relationship where, you know, everything's tense, everything's difficult, like one person needs to change their attitude or their approach or their energy. It becomes it becomes to a point where you could say, like, if you're the one being watched, like you're on a leash, right? Like if you do something wrong, automatically they'll pinpoint it, and it gets more frustrating for you and for her, because obviously all they do is like try to they have a lot of hope that that things are going to be good, but obviously not everything is good. So I see how you feel. I, I honestly, like, John, like, I honestly, like, you know, I read for you and I'm with you, you know, like I'm like I want to give you like the best advice and everything, but I truly don't know who you are and how you are in person. So I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, you're like the best person ever," because I honestly don't know. But all I can tell you is like, hey, love is kind of difficult and it takes a lot of work. It's not an easy, like, if you thought a relationship was going to be a walk in the park, it's not. It's two strangers trying to come together and trying to be, you know, civil on things, and it's difficult, you know, especially when you have a partner that where you guys, you know, you guys's ideas and thoughts are way different than each other. You guys are gonna be, you know, crashing all the time. But you know, like, if you come for a reading, like, I got your back, but at the same time, like, I'm not gonna throw dirt on the other person because all of a sudden, like, somebody feels hurt. You know, there's always two sides to one story, and I don't think you're a bad person. I feel like Morgan wants you to change, wants you to mature a little bit, whatever that means. And I'm not trying to like trigger you or anything. They want you to get, you know, they want you to settle down, or get in this energy of like being in control of your emotions and your actions and what you say as well. Like, if you're promising a lot of things to her, maybe they're not seeing it in reality. So, you know, think of that. Man, sometimes it's just difficult to like sometimes it's too late, you know, like, so that's one of the things is like I always tell everybody's like, if you're gonna go into a relationship, especially the dudes, you know, especially the dudes that have a lot of girls, you know, that they're constantly, you know, going out and getting phone numbers and stuff like that, is like, if you find a good girl and you're still playing that, you know, player game, you're gonna lose like good women. Like, you're gonna lose them because you're playing this game, right? So as a guy, as a man, you know, like, either, you know, continue to play the game or settle down and try to change something. But that's gonna be up to you. Okay. Well, thank you so much. If there's nothing else, John, I'm gonna move on to the Venmo that I got, and I think, and then oh yeah, cool, cool. So Jade and then AJ, I got Venmos. If you send me a Venmo or a um, Cash App, let me know, okay? Sometimes I don't get like notifications. If I owe you anything, by the way, if you paid some sort of question or anything, let me know. Okay, I'm not that type of reader, so let me know and I'll definitely answer your question if for whatever reason. I know I've like done refunds through Cash App, like if you pay and then I don't have any more time, like I send you the money back. But if I haven't done that, or if you paid once and I never answer your question, you tell me and I'll do that for you. Okay, don't stay quiet. Speak up. Let me see. Time is still unknown. So that conversation, tell me when this conversation is gonna happen with John. They're still thinking about it. So clarify that, Moon. I want to say a conversation. I want to say like maybe Scorpio season. So we're pretty close. Like maybe October, November is Scorpio. It's Scorpio energy. So maybe October or November, they're gonna be able to like unblock you, and maybe you guys are gonna have some sort of conversation. October, November. I'm feeling like Scorpio because there's water here, you know, and the next zodiac sign that is like water is gonna be Scorpio. So we have we're on Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. So yeah, October or November, you're gonna have some sort of conversation here. So maybe Halloween. That'll be scary, huh? Getting a text from your, not necessarily from your ex, but from that person on Halloween will be like, ding, 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 ding. Oh snap, that's funny. All right, let's go. So I'll have my second chance with her. I think you will. It's gonna be more on what you do to make this relationship better. Don't expect her to like say, "Hey, I can't live without you. Can we come back together?" She's not gonna say that. She's gonna give you the opportunity to convince her or give her proof that things have changed, that you've thought about it, that you now appreciate her, or now you feel like, you know, like you don't want to lose her, or the time that you guys had apart was kind of frustrating for you because you missed her. So that's going to be up to you. Whatever you say, whatever you do, that's going to be you, okay? I cannot help you with that, because then I'll be the one I'll be the one starting a relationship for you, and it doesn't work like that. Trico tri. Tricky tri. Trico tri. Trico tri. That sounds so that sounds so bad. Oh jeez. Okay. All right, so moving on to is it Whittlebird? Like Whittle, like little bird? Whittlebird? Whittlebird? Are you here? De nada, John. Suerte. Échale ganas, ¿eh? Acuérdate que hay más. Acuérdate que hay más culos que estrellas. Whatever that means. Échale ganas. All right. Whittlebird. Jade, tell me your question. Hay más peces en el río. There you go. Está buena la rola. You put it on the Venmo. Let me check it out. Okay, I got your question right here. It says, what's coming up in love for you, Jade? And then second question is update on the Taurus next actions towards you. Okay, we're gonna start with the Taurus. I want to know if you're in contact or no contact with the Taurus. What's the situation like? That will save us a lot of time if you tell me. Three of Swords. Man, I'm shuffling the cards and Three of Swords. No contact. Seven of Swords. Oh my. I don't like Three of Swords and Seven of Swords as I split the deck. You know, it shows that it's very difficult. There's no trust. Someone already walked away. Someone is already trying other options. It's really, 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 really hard to come back from this combination. Okay, I'm gonna put them back and I'm gonna shuffle the cards just because, you know, we still have. Damn, damn. It's been a while. Yeah. No. You're good. We're not gonna cry for a person we lost already. You know what? Just remember the good times and keep moving forward. You know. Don't hate them. Don't feel sad. Just it is what it is, right? Let's see what how does the Taurus feel about you? Let me look at the question again because I don't want to like Taurus next actions. Okay. What are the Taurus next actions towards her? Two Swords. There's no action right now. I don't look at that 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So there's no action. They do think of you. They think about you. Jade. Can I call you Jade? Or Widowbird. There's no action right now being implemented. It says that 10 of Wands, there's a lot of blockages, meaning that there's a lot of things happening that doesn't allow them to like contact you, or even if they want to contact you, they feel like it'll be impossible to get reasoning with you or to get cut up with you. Yeah, they feel like the love has expired. They also feel like you wouldn't answer their messages. They feel like it's a lost cause. The Four of Swords. I mean, why am I confusing the freaking cards? The Four of Cups and the Ten of. See, I don't know why I want to keep saying swords. Are you an air sign? Forget this stupid ass question. Yeah. It's like we see the cards and we're like, nah, next. Move on to the next one. But the Two Swords, yeah, they think about you, but they're not sure of contacting you, and they're probably not gonna contact you and like anytime soon. They also feel like it's very difficult. There's a lot of blockages between you two now. So I don't know how long you guys been separated. They feel like it'll be impossible to rekindle this connection. That's what they think, and that's what they feel about you. Okay, they do think of you, but not to the point where they want to run and make things right. You're just a memory in their mind. They wonder what you're doing, how you're doing, but they know that if they make some sort of contact, you might be nonchalant. You might not even want to talk to them. They're not sure if this is love or maybe just some sort of fantasy that they have in their brain about you. Okay, just use the money for pub cover. Bella, I got her. I make my own pub cups here because she's a really good dog. She's a really, really good dog, my Bella. I spoil her a lot. My sister's like, oh man, she's spoiled. She's like a with my son Chris. They're always like play fighting. They're always like, she's running around and she's, she's a little rough with Chris sometimes because that's how their relationship. But when I'm around, she's a baby. Like if Chris touches her, she's like, she gets, under in between my legs and she acts like a baby and she's like, look at your son. But yeah. All right. So what's coming up for you in love? Let's go. Are you single, Jade? Are you single? All right. Let's go. Ten of Swords. The Moon. Okay. No need to stress. No need to stress. Okay. I'm trying to fix this. Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now. So the first two cards that I pulled, usually when I pull anything that has to do with love, I want to check your heart. I want to check your energy. I want to check if you're ready to love. It says that it's still hard for you to like trust people. Okay, there's an individual or a certain relationship right now, and this is your heart. Okay, this is how your heart energy is. So by that I mean like this is how you feel deep down. Okay. You could tell me right now that you're ready to love, but the cards that are coming here, you have a lot of doubt. You've been hurt in the past, obviously. I'm not one of those, tarot readers that are like, oh, yeah, you've been hurt and poor you. I'm going to cry for you. Like, you've been hurt. All of us have been hurt. Everybody has been hurt. People that have married 10 times have been hurt in the past. Trust me. I get it. Maybe we need a little bit more time to heal, but your heart energy is Ten of Swords and the Moon. It's not like you might have a little bit of pain residue from a relationship or an individual here that kind of puts a sour taste in your mouth. It's really hard for you. Like you doubt the ability to find somebody. Like you can be telling me right now that you maybe you lost hope. Maybe it's been so difficult for you that it's been hard for you to like see like something positive when it comes to love and your life. You're not that optimistic. Deep down to the core, you're still a little scared. You're still a little maybe not necessarily in shock, but there's still a little bit of pain there with the Ten of Swords. Okay. Whoever betrayed you or backstabbed you in the past has left a permanent mark in your heart, but it's cool because those are the lessons that forms us and makes us a better individual, okay? Let's see who's coming towards you. I ain't getting younger either. Forget this question too. Oh my God. Do you want me to tell you? Because look, it's getting better. I see maybe a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here, individual that you might actually connect. Do you want me to continue or not? Do you want me to continue your reading or not? You're like, forget this. Let me know. Because I don't want to throw your business out there. If you don't want to hear it, then I'm not going to read. But, oh, you're playing? Okay, bet. So, yeah, right now, it's a little difficult to process the love thing. I feel like you have no, how would you say, like you don't have hope. Like you're up to it, right? You're trying to find somebody, but really you're looking into the more difficult energy rather than the positive energy, which could be a little bit of healing and then being open-hearted so you can attract somebody who's open and ready to be with you. All right, let's go. What's coming towards? So this is your heart energy. I'm gonna put it right here. I don't have that much room, so I'm gonna, you know, let's see what we have here going on for you. Who's coming towards Jade here in love? I forgot, what was your zodiac sign? I don't trust anybody after that Taurus. Damn. Yeah, see, I told you. I'm reading all your all your comments in the. You're a Pisces? Okay. Fish. My sister's a Pisces too. All right, here we go. Six of Swords. Who's coming towards Jade? Who is coming towards Jade in love? In love. Okay, Jade. Told you there's a fire sign. There's a very strong Leo here that is showing up. Now, I don't know if you like Leos or not. That's going to be kind of a your problem, a you problem if you don't like Leos. But there is an individual here approaching. The thing is, I'm going to get you like some sort of like, how would you say, like a time prediction for this individual. But I'm going to tell you right now straight up, like this individual, the thing is that you need to release, you need to like heal a little bit. You need to get rid of this energy before this this individual comes in. So now we have the Six of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. This energy pertains to you needing to let go and release this difficult, like stop thinking of the Taurus, you know, and focus on you, and stop blaming the Taurus. The more you blame the Taurus, the more you say it was because of their fault, is the more clear it becomes that you haven't healed from the Taurus. You know what I mean? Because you keep anger and you keep blaming them when maybe they do have a little bit of, you know, fault here, but at the same time is really not up to them to like to make your entire life better, or to heal you, or to make you feel good. Like the reason why we find a partner is to become a team and to be together and love each other. But their responsibility shouldn't be you being happy, right? It should be like, you know, playing, you know, being a good team player, being a good lover, emotionally supportive and all that. Okay. But I feel like before, you need to release all this negative energy before you meet someone here. I'm going to see when this particular person is coming in. Could be a Leo with that Sun card, but the Sun card kind of says that there is something new or someone new happening in your love, in your love sector of, you know, of your life. So something is happening once you see the clarity, and there is someone here. Now, because the Seven of Pentacles is still here, Jade, it still tells me that you're still clingy on something. And that's why I'm telling you all this. You could tell me, hey, no, I'm good. I don't think of it. Nobody, blah, blah, blah. It's not even like that, Rigo. I'm just messing. But deep down, you're still clinging to something. You need to fully release somebody from your life, and then things will definitely happen for you here. There's definitely love from up above. That kind of rhymed. Time has been delayed. One more. Tell me when this individual will come to Jade. Create space for it to happen sooner. I'm gonna shuffle again and put it back, see if it comes out again. Because everything's saying that it's not. One thing that I noticed about love is that if you really want to find somebody, you have to be open to it. If you're in between where you expect them to do all the work, or you expect to find somebody and not put any effort in, it's going to set you back, because it's not really like that. And I tell you that from experience, from me, like, oh, I'm going to find somebody. Oh, this, it's not going to work out with this person. I know there's someone else. The thing is that every relationship, takes work. So it's not about that. Tell me a timeline when this individual is going to come towards Jade here. There it is. Oh my God. You know what? I'm just going to put this one here within a couple of weeks. I'm not sure, but we're going to see who this individual is. But time has been delayed within a couple of weeks. I think you need to release someone. You need to clear your heart space and allow more room so this person can come in. Okay. Tell me more about this individual. Who's this individual here? Telling you it's a fire sign. Sorry, let me move my here, let me remove the camera so you can kind of see it. Where is it? So 2 of Wands. Okay, so this, whoever this person is, definitely a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. Two of Wands, 2 Swords. Listen, you're still going to be confused about this individual. You're still going to be confused, or they're going to be confused. You guys are going to confuse each other. 2 of Wands, 2 Swords. This energy pertains to like needing to make decisions, right? Needing to make both physical decisions and mental decisions. This could also mean that you could have someone else that you're still holding on to, and you need to choose new or choose the old. The 2 of Wands is that fork on the road. Who are you going to pick? Which way you're going to pick? The 2 of Swords is it's mental confusion on what you want to do. Okay, so it says that when this individual comes into the picture, you're still not sure of what you want. Okay, if it's not you, it's going to be them. So be ready, because it's going to be that battle of like, I'm not sure if I'm ready for a relationship, but it's here. Or maybe like I wanted this relationship so bad, but for some reason I can't move forward with it for some reason. You still feel stuck or something like that. Yeah, the Emperor. This individual is gonna chase you a little bit. This individual is gonna let you know that they're interested, but they're also not gonna chase you. If you start giving them like energy of like you're not sure, or you're not ready to commit, or you're trying to see who else matches with you, or who else talks to you, it says that this individual is not going to chase you. They're going to show you that they're interested in you, but they're going to leave it up to you. Okay, it's definitely about love. It's definitely in regards to love. So I do feel that there's somebody here that maybe you're going to meet within the next 2 days or 2 weeks, that is going to be present in your life, but there's some sort of delay. I don't know why. I don't know if you need to release somebody or they need to release someone, but there's some sort of delay here. And I'm not interested in like situationships, right? Me too. I should be volunteering at the pet adoption center. No way. Oh, I'm sorry, Jade. I cried last night over something that was over in January. Oh, I'm sorry. See, you still have a little bit of residue and pain there, but it's I'll be honest with you, like the heart is always gonna want to love, but it's difficult for us to like say, okay, I'm healed, I'm good, I'm ready for the next. Sometimes it's like up to the heart. 1010 here in Denver, Colorado. So you gotta close the cycle. You gotta close some sort of cycle and then invite love in. There's an individual here, strong Leo, but could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, with air in their chart. And I feel like this person is going to be there for you. But if you show that you're not interested or you're not capable of having a relationship, they're gonna walk away from you. Okay, that's the next person. You love fire signs. That's nice. Is there anything else I can do for you, Jade? You want me to get you one of these? Here, let me get you a little bit extra, some extra here. Appreciate your Venmo. And then I think I got AJ real quick. Let's see. Can I get the best message for Jade, please? Give me the best message for her. She wants some messages. And then I'm gonna get you one of these. Give me the best energy for Jade for the rest of, what's today's date? The rest of September. There it is. There she. Ooh, accept and receive. Did we not talk about you? You know, opening your heart and allowing love in. I can turn on my camera now, so you can see my ugly face. Here we go. Two of abundance. Life may be feeling a little out of balance right now. You could be working on multiple jobs or trying to make a change to your dreams. Or actually, hold on. Or trying to make a change to your dream career. It's important to keep things light and stay in touch with your inner child. Make your work as playful as possible. Multitasking with a positive attitude brings success. That's true. Oh, dropped it. I'm going to put it here. You can pause it, screenshot it, and read it to yourself. I moved it really fast, but you can literally pause the video if you go back, okay? Remember that this will stay on the YouTube, so if you want to come back and watch it again, you are more than welcome to do that. Accept and receive. Look at that. I like it. Number 24, that's 2 + 4, that's 6. Accept and receive. Let me see what that means for you. We talked about, letting love in. So accept and receive. Essential meaning, learning to accept love and praise. Accepting your worth in order to bring prosperity into your life. Accepting where you are today with the fierce knowing that things are improving. Okay, I'm gonna put this here so you can read it to yourself, because I don't know how to read for some reason. So let's see, right there, you can pause it, screenshot it, and read it to yourself. Hopefully that has some sort of meaning to you. So you're on the right track. No need to feel like love is not here, because love is here. Love has always been here for you, but sometimes we forget and we focus on the negative rather than the positive. Okay, love is always here for you. Remember that. Is there anything else I can do for you before I move on? I was checking to see if I did it, all your questions. What's up, Joanna? Marlita, what's up? I didn't see you there. What's going on? No bueno, los tóxicos, no. Jeez. You know what's funny? Like, I've been doing a lot of research on why is it that women rather go for the bad guy, the one that is, has no life, but it's the thug, the dangerous type, versus the guy that is, I guess, well behaved, healed, supportive, the nice guy, and it all goes back to our DNA, it's if you're a good guy, women automatically, they might be interested in you, but automatically they're gonna get bored, because it's in their blood, it's in their DNA. They want someone who is going to be a little aggressive, who's going to show that even though we live in this society, right? But they show that they're gonna show like traits of being a protective, that they're gonna defend them, that that they're gonna be there. All that is still programmed in their DNA. So it's like if you're too nice, they're gonna feel like when it comes down to fighting, or to for supporting, or like to have their back, you might not be that one. So back in the day, a weak man, or a man that was like too good or too nice, meant that wasn't good for the tribe, wasn't good for to have a family, because if someone else was to come and attack or whatever, they wouldn't be able to fight, right? The family will die. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but sometimes that's what it is. But it also pertains to that women feel that they can fix men. Like, women feel that if they get a bad guy, like a bad boy, or somebody who's like doing really bad, they feel like if they change them, the woman has a purpose in that man's life. The thing is that they're setting themselves up for like, failure, because an individual, especially a grown-ass man that does not understand what right and wrong is, what being civil and being a fucking savage is, they're not going to change. You're trying to change a 30, 20-something-year-old, 30-something-year-old. They're not going to change. They're not going to change. If this person is, if this individual, this guy is a cheater, whatever, a player, they're going to continue to be that until they learn their lesson, until they're like 70 years old and they're like, oh my God, I messed up. I don't have anybody, but yeah, they effed around with literally the entire town, and now they're like, oh shoot, I messed up, At least that's what I've, I don't know, but at least that's what I think. And I'll be honest with you, like I'm more of a good guy, and I don't care anymore. Like I'm the good guy. I'm the supportive. I'm the one that is there. I'm the one that I'm willing to do things for you. But at the same time, it's like I don't even care anymore. Like I gotten to the point where like I looked at myself and I have this to offer, and I'm this type of person, but women want this other type of person, this other type of man, and I'm like, whatever, like I'm just gonna, whatever, it's just too difficult nowadays. Women are empowered, so they want to take up on the male, energy, which some of them are. If you're like a single mom, you're already on that type of energy, and it's just complicated, especially now. It's like, I don't know, but the Taurus is Puerto Rican. I don't think I've ever dated a Puerto Rican girl, ever. I don't think I could. They're like, I was born in Mexico, so like I think for the first 10 years of my life I was, I went to school in Mexico, but then I moved over here and I grew up in California, and then I've been here in Denver for like 20 plus years. But I don't know. I have Puerto Rican friends, but I feel like we're so different. Our food is different. Our cultures is different. Our language is way different. I have a lot of cool Puerto Rican friends, but I don't think I'll be able to date a Puerto Rican. It'll be like pretty off for me. But they're really cute. Like Puerto Rican girls are like very, very hot, sexy. Anyways, AJ are here. Okay. They like a challenge and experience. Meanwhile, us, we don't care if she works at a Starbucks, as long as she has good morals, isn't getting naked for social media. Bro, that's true. She's a good one. Every time I see one of my friends on Facebook, especially women, mainly women, get all naked or take pictures and videos like semi-naked, I'm like, oh, how disappointing. And I unfriend them. I'm like, They just want clout. They just want attention. That's what it is. Girls can say something else, you know. They just want attention. And I ain't trying to have my feed full of naked women, you know, semi-naked women, so I delete them or I say no thanks to the algorithm. But yeah, if you're a guy and if you think that by being, you know, if you're a good guy, if you're one of the nice guys and you think that by doing good or by being supportive or by being giving, that's going to give you love in return, or that's going to give you like honesty, respect, or maybe even like that's going to get you like how would you say, like that's going to get someone to be, you know, I don't know. If by being good, oh my God, I'm like so lost. If you think that by being good to a woman, it's going to give you like everything good, it's not. It's just not. Women get bored of the nice guy. Trust me, like they do. So sometimes you just got to play it. I ain't playing games, so if I don't get to have anybody in my life, then I won't get to have anybody in my life. I don't care. That's how it is. What was your question at? Like, can I just read for you guys? Tell me your question. I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about relationships anymore and how you gotta court people, women, men, or whatever. Like, I'm so fed up. I give it my all to, like, you know, women that really just didn't appreciate anything, and I've done it the other way around, right? Vice versa. Like, there's women that have given their all for me, but for some reason I'm just not in it. So whatever. We're all fed up. I'm done. Watch next week. I'm gonna be like, hey guys, I'm in a relationship, because I am talking to somebody right now. $0 on OnlyFans. I don't even like strip clubs. Yeah. I've never even, like, I don't even know if OnlyFans is an app or a website. I don't even care about OnlyFans. No thanks. That's not. There was a model, one of the top models in OnlyFans, who stopped being a, you know, OnlyFans model, right? Obviously she was getting naked and whatever for money, and she converted to being Christian. And she asked the question, you know, it was one of those videos where they ask questions, and she's like, yeah, I was the number one trending, you know, I think number one, number two, I don't know, trending OnlyFans model. But I converted. I stopped doing the OnlyFans, and I converted to Christian. And she was like, her question was, can porn be banned? You know, and obviously, it's not. It can't. All you can do is fight against it, I guess. So, I guess people do find the light sometimes, but after all that, like, your images, your body, it's literally on the internet. Like, it's never gonna go away. Like, your grandkids, if you do have grandkids, great grandkids are gonna be able to pull up your pictures and be like, oh, what? Anyways, AJ. Oh, here we go. About work. How is it gonna be in the coming months? I have to bring my cell phone number over to AT&T to get the employee discount, and I want to know if I will be able to. You're falling asleep on the strip club. And so you want like a forecast for like the next upcoming months? By the way, I have AT&T too, and they were supposed to pay my phones from Verizon, and they haven't done that. I gotta call them. I called them last week, and they're like, yeah, we can't. I don't know. There's some sort of problem, but I talked to one of the operators, and they're like, we're gonna escalate it. You're gonna get your money. I'm like, okay, but AT&T owes me like $700. I think like $800. Ridiculous. I'm not gonna order the iPhone 17. If I can upgrade through like AT&T, maybe I'll think about it. I'm not sure if I can. I got the 16 Pro Max. I traded in like the 15, no, the 14. I think it was I don't even know. Pro Max 1 terabyte, and they just told us that they're gonna close. The company I work for, they're closing another branch. So, and that's because starting 2025 has been super slow because of the politics. So they already announced that. So we don't even know how work is gonna be for us. We're doing like, I don't know, 10 engines a week. Now we're doing like 4. So it's really bad. It's been really, really bad. We're doing 10 to 12 engines a week, and now it's like 4. It's like, yeah, doesn't look good. I have the 16 and I'm good. I've been keeping up with the yeah, they didn't give me my trade-in thing. Oh shoot, you have the iPhone, the XR, that's the 10, right? Damn. All right. Forecast for the next couple of months when it comes to work for AJ. That's a good card to have. You got this same combination, no, AJ? Last time we talked about. Oh my goodness. Here we go, AJ. I gotta call them. I'm gonna call them tomorrow, so see if I can get that escalated. Because I already gave my phones. I turned in 2 phones. My phone was a 1 terabyte, and when I turned it in, the receipt the guy gave me it said it was 128 gigs, and I'm like, hey, dude, like this is a 1 terabyte phone. Like, why does it say 128 gigs on the receipt? And he's like, well, it's already on the system. They already know by the ESN. They already know that you're turning this phone in. So it's the receipt is just a paper saying that you gave it to me, but everything is in the system. And I was like, okay, whatever. So hopefully AT&T doesn't do me wrong there. But man, I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna be a freaking a-hole. I'm gonna be like, hey, what's going on? Y'all better give me the new iPhone then. So, because I remember you having this and maybe that. So, okay, so this is 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, okay, 3rd month. So the 1st month and the 2nd month, it looks good. There's positive energy here. Either there's some sort of bonus or something that is going to happen, or they're going to give you guys, right? Like the competition is pretty good. The hope is pretty good in the first month here. 3 of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups the excitement is good. So, and the growth is also very. 3 of Pentacles, it just shows that the more you put work into it, the better and the further you'll get in the company. So it's really good energy. It's the 1st month is like you putting a little bit more effort and being a little bit more competitive. if you want to make it in this company. Second month here, I have like you're still in control, you're still growing, you're still making your sales. Things are still happening for you, even though you said it's a little slow. But for some reason, like the cards say that you're gonna be able to like I don't know, seal deals or sign contracts and stuff like that. Sell things as well. For the second month, I feel like you're in control. You're like very competitive as well. You're very hopeful with that Empress card. It says that the Three of Pentacles and the Empress together, it just shows that you are creating a path. You are creating something positive here in this company. Although it might feel like it's a little slow, again, you're forming that path. You're creating something here, okay? So it's gonna take a little bit of time. The third month that I have here, I feel like you get a little disappointed. I feel so that's gonna be. So maybe like around November, December, around December, it's gonna feel like you're not gonna be happy. Okay, let's just say by the end of the year, you're gonna be contemplating whether if you should get another job. Things are not making sense, for some reason. First 2 to 3 months, you're very competitive, and I feel like there's a positive things happening for you. It's just maybe December. It's one of those times where like your energy when it comes to the job is like you're trying to figure out if this is something you want to continue doing, because for some reason you don't feel content here. By the end of the year, for some reason you feel like things are not moving forward. Maybe what you were promised is not really happening. It could be that it's just hard. Like everywhere I go here in Denver, Colorado, there is no people. Like you go to the bars, it's empty. You go to the restaurants, it's empty. You go to events, it's super empty. Like there's really right now, like the economy is just down, like super down. So keep that in mind. It's not necessarily because of you, because I feel like you're doing a lot here. I feel like it's just the people, the economy. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna, when it comes to like, because I'm thinking like this is maybe December, like maybe the end of the year. I honestly don't. I don't think I'm gonna celebrate Christmas like the years before, because everything is just way too expensive. But yeah, I feel like maybe by the end of the year, I feel like you're already contemplating, what's going to happen in this job with the Hermit and that Wheel of Fortune. You might want to close out a cycle here. You might be thinking of like moving towards something else, maybe applying somewhere else. It feels like it's coming from you. It feels like you're looking for something better, more, with better pay, I will say, or better opportunities. So I'm not trying to be like a negative person here, because you can literally shift your energy. But it is showing me that maybe by the end of the year with the Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune, like within you, maybe you're not ready to take that leap of faith. But it is showing me that you're like unsure if you want to continue being with AT&T. Is like maybe you're looking into something. And what this combination could also mean is just that maybe you're going to put more applications to other jobs or something like that, just in case. I don't think you're all that satisfied. You're in control, and it looks like you're doing good for the first 2 to 3 months. By the end of the year, it's like you're just not feeling it. You're just like, maybe I can do better somewhere else or something like that. So I'm not trying to be negative, but I'm just telling you how it is going to be. I heard Apple has lost millions of dollars already. Tesla already lost. Elon is not even the richest man anymore. There's some other dude, I think it's the Oracle owner, which is AI. he's the newest billionaire, or the richest billionaire, I guess, right now. He already surpassed Elon Musk. Elon, I almost said Eli Musk. That's the Mexican version, the Eli Musk. Let me see. Be open to success. Look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You've balanced so many different priorities and hold on. So many different priorities and have come out a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude you deserve, okay? So it says to continue because you have really good energy and you have really good opportunity, but I don't know what sets you off or what like changes your mind maybe like around the end of November to maybe the end of December. You know, something like you just feel like you're not fully fulfilled on this job, okay? Is there anything else I can do for you? Okay, well then that's good. That's good. One of my coworkers, she was a mechanical engineer here where I work. She ended up getting a job at Apple, but that was like 4 years ago. And then the city of Denver has been laying off people since August. Can you believe that? It's real, y'all. Like the economy is going down. Like everybody's getting deported, so taxes are not being collected anymore as much. So we're gonna have to pay, and we're gonna have to cover for all the people that obviously were illegal. If you're illegal, you're illegal. I'm not gonna deny that. But also, like if you look at the economy, like it's just gonna go down so much. It's already down. I don't know where people think that it's getting better. I just don't see it at all. That's just my take. I'm not a politician. I'm not about, all that stuff. The dude, like, you know, you have really good energy. It's just by the end of the year, I will say, is like something it's maybe there's something there. Maybe you're wanting to like spread your wings or something like that, like find another job or something like that. The hermit and the world again signifies that you're looking for another opportunity. You're looking to close out a cycle with maybe AT&T and go somewhere else, and it is all coming from you. Okay, it's your decision. It's like maybe you're saying right now that you don't want to move, but maybe wait till December. You're gonna be like, maybe if I put a few more applications, maybe I can do a little bit better than AT&T. I'm not saying AT&T is bad because I have AT&T, but I'm just saying, like, for whatever reason, if you don't feel happy after all this hard work and all this, maybe you could find something. But you know how it is, AJ. You can always come and ask. Like you and who else? Jules, Jody, Joe. Y'all have been since day one here. Damn. Veronica, she was here the other day. Man, Veronica was like the first person who commented on one of my videos. I remember her. No one's going to remember her, but she was like the first person to comment on my tarot videos, and she has been a really good friend for years. I want to get that discount that employers get when they port their number over. 50% off. Damn, 50% off? Bro. That's pretty good. That's really good. Is there anything else I can do for you, AJ? Any other questions before I move on to, I think, who made Ed, you have a question? I see yours. Cash App. Thank you. But let me know if you have anything else you want to ask, AJ. Any other card? If you want like Oracle, if you want a love card, I don't know. You tell me. Y'all tell me. And then Marlita, I know you wanted a reading the other day. Forgot. Divine Goddess Energy, give me a sec. What is it? Okay. I've been so focused on work that love isn't in my mind. Okay. Here's the thing, though. Let me just say this, AJ. Um, see, it's working, dude. If it's funny how when you ignore love, when you just don't focus on love, the universe is like, oh, so you don't want love, huh? Here's this person, here's this other person, here's this other lover. What? You're focused on work? I'm gonna make you focus on love. But look, the first two cards I got for you is the Nine of Cups and the Four of Wands. There is love happening here. You are manifesting love. The fact that you're not focused on love is like the universe is gonna start throwing like so many opportunities and so many other people into your energy. That's the thing, is like when you keep obsessing over something, it's like it becomes harder for it to like manifest. But when you let go and release and just let it be, it just appears out of nowhere, fast and good. Is there anything else I can do for you, AJ, so I can move on to Ed? And then I'm gonna do free readings. I'll pick a couple people to do free readings. I gotta pick up my sister from the airport today, so I'm doing like, that's why I'm doing tarot so late. She said if it's too late, because her plane got delayed, her flight. So she said if it was too late, then she's gonna get an Uber. But I'm like, there's no Ubers or at like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. So I'd rather wake up and go pick her up than have a stranger, pick her up. Damn. Jancy. What happened with Jancy, bro? She was all over you that Christmas. Man, is there anything else you want me to do? Or I feel like you're manifesting love. That's all you need to know, and that's it. Don't get too focused on, you see. Out of nowhere, you're going to find somebody. That's how it happens. Well, let me know if you have another question. I'm going to move on to Ed. Okay, work is a little weird right now. I want to check if there will be a transition or something new. Five of Swords. Okay. Definitely changes. Tower. When it comes to career for Ed, what can you tell me? There it is. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Brace yourself. King of Pentacles. I meant to grab only 3 cards, but these two popped out together. So, usually like I only get 3 cards, so I don't make the reading too confusing. I'm confusing enough already with like a little bit of cards. 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Be careful. Listen up. Listen up. When it comes to your job, I would say... Ooh, I hit the camera. When it comes to your job, I would say that you're good for the next 2 months. I think everything's going to be smooth. Everything's going to be okay. I feel like you're going to hit a point in the near future. We have the the Strength card and the Two of Swords, you're gonna hit a point, or your company's gonna hit a point where it's gonna be kind of slow and difficult for them. I don't know if that means layoffs. I don't know if that means, you know, it's just gonna slow down. That's all I can tell you. In the near future, your job is gonna slow down. And with the Seven of Swords being at the bottom of the deck, I want to say that be careful. I don't think you're the type of person that will, like, you know, take advantage of the company or anything like that. But it says that anybody who is lacking, anybody who doesn't really fulfill their position, they might get let go, or they might get laid off or something like that. I just don't like the Strength card and the Two of Swords for the near future, because it shows that you're going to be restricted, right? And, you know, it's going to be unsure as far as like the company. I don't think they're going to let you go, because it doesn't say here that you get let go. It says that it's more like, again, it's like they're taking away opportunities and options for you and making your job even more boring or even more slow for some reason in the near future. So I feel like there is change for the next 2 months. I will say that it's okay. No changes, nothing to worry about. Maybe by the end of the year, you're gonna start seeing the changes here. I just don't like this combo right here. With this combo, I would say to just, you know, stay cool. Like, don't make any sudden moves right now. Just relax. Let things flow. It's not a time to, like, go against the boss or anything like that, you know, because I feel like, yeah, it's a big shift. It's a big change in your company. King of Pentacles to Two of Pentacles, we're already, like, trying to balance things out. We're already trying to, like, see if we can cut corners. We can cut, not necessarily corners, but if we can cut budget to be able to stay up and running. So that's why I said, like, with the Seven of Swords is like, if someone is, like, you know, if somebody calls in too much, or if somebody's, like, not invested in their position, they might get let go. Okay, so there's some sort of surprise at the end of the year, and the only reason I say it's surprise is because I also saw the Tower. I think I mentioned it as I was shuffling. You can skip back to the reading when I started, you know, shuffling. I don't know if I said there's a Tower there, but the Tower signifies that it's on plan. It's a sudden change or shift, you know, in your job. So I got into it with the supervisor on Friday, but our program manager emailed me directly saying that I did well and praised my response. Yeah. So I don't think you're being targeted. I don't think you're being laid off at all. I feel like it's more like it's just going to be, if you think your job is slow and boring right now, it's probably going to get even more like that, you know. I think there might do, like, budget cuts as well. So that's something that I see. I don't see you getting fired at all, or let go or anything like that. Your job is still pretty secure here. Yeah. They know you love working with kids for some reason. Six of Cups. Yeah. They know, I don't know. Six of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. You do really good. You, like, they have no complaints about you at all. Like, nobody, like, they don't have complaints about you. A very kind person with the Six of Cups, and with the Page of Pentacles is like, you definitely help out. You definitely put your part here on the company. I'm their backups. See, I'm telling you, I don't see you going anywhere in this company, but I do see like difficulties within the company by the end of the year. And it could just be like budget cuts, or there's no level up right now until things just get better. But I think every company's struggling right now with that. Is there anything else I can get for you? Ever since my supervisor left, I've been taking the lead and hosting the weekly meetings. There you go. Damn, bro. Continue to do that. I'm telling you, I feel like things are gonna. You're good in that company. I think that's something that I told you. That opportunities are gonna open up for you in that company, but it's gonna take a little bit of time. You get 2 cards. Seeing clearly. It's time to view things from a different perspective. You have the blessing gift to see past the current situation and envision amazing possibilities. Don't worry, the pause in momentum while you rethink your plan won't last. What? Am I reading that right? Embrace your uniqueness and allow it to serve you. I'm going to put it here so you can read it to yourself. You can pause it right there, screenshot it, and read it to yourself. And then you have 2 of action, which is, although 2 once. Trust in your ability to make excellent choices. There's opportunity all around you. If you just continue to move forward, it may be time to take a new partner who can help you be a success in your career or creative endeavors. Keep your eyes on the big picture rather than the details of the moment. You can pause it there, screenshot it, and read it to yourself. Again, it's more like looking at it in the, like it says here, like in the big picture rather than in the short, in the short wins. It's more like you just got to be patient. There is an opportunity here for you, and I think I've told you that before. But you just got to be patient, okay? Is there anything else that I can do for you? Screenshot it again. You can go back. I don't know. Patience is key. I think you got it, dude. I pulled how they feel about you. 6 of Cups. Oh, come on. I don't think they feel that you're very important to the company. Like very, very important. Okay. Let's go. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I do readings like this, or I do the zodiac sign readings, I guess. When it comes to love, what can Ed expect here? 1 flew out. The Sun card. Bada bing, bada boom. Don't worry about it. Look, 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Don't worry about it, man. What can Ed expect in love? Next 3 months. Let's do 3 months. Telling you. Sun card, Knight of Cups. There is love here. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords. Why? Clarify the Sun. The Fool. Oh, yes. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Clarify this 5 of Swords, please. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh no. I don't like this. Okay, we gotta get out of this energy. Five of Cups, feeling like we're not enough. Feeling not say like we're not enough. Feeling like we just people don't understand us, or it's maybe a see it kind of it shifted right away. You know, as soon as I thought of you, like it shifted right away. It's not feeling like it's not happening. It's more like feeling like there's a feeling of we don't understand other people, or it's difficult to find somebody. You know, I don't think it's like low vibration or anything like that. Maybe it's just doubt. Five of Cups does pertain to like feeling like we're a victim in this love thing. Like we always do good, but people don't appreciate us. Maybe that's something that you know, carry around. Um, Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The Hangman, Ten of Swords. Oh my God, Ed, what's happening? Anyways, I have really good news for you. Okay, you're gonna have options. The Sun is being clarified by the Fool and the Seven of Cups. There's options here. Pretty soon, you're gonna meet somebody that is going to it's gonna want to, you know, get with you. Take a leap of faith. It's just the Seven of Cups pertains to like being a little confused, not fully trusting the situation, maybe feeling like it's a lot of fantasy rather than, you know, realistic energy. And you know, it feels like you do have opportunities, dude. There's someone here. Distract yourself from the waiting game. The only thing is that I don't know if you're an individual that wants love right away. Like you meet somebody and you're like, okay, well, if we don't match in the same things, or if we're not, you know, giving each other the same interest and the same, we're not putting in the same work, then it says that you kind of give up on it. Like you just don't. It goes from very positive to like feeling like it's very difficult. Like even because the Sun card here says that you're gonna meet somebody. You're gonna meet somebody pretty soon. But then it goes from like fast love to slow. And then it goes from like Five of Swords to the Nine of Swords, you know, like it goes from really hot to like somewhat cold because somebody cannot commit. I don't know if you're, you know, this individual is non-committal, or maybe you're the one non-committal. For the next 3 months, I feel like you're gonna meet somebody that they're probably gonna. It's gonna be a very hopeful connection, but I feel like it might not work out. Because on month number 3, I already feel like you guys are not even like, it's just the communication is vague. You know, the whole communication is like kind of, there's crickets. Yeah, it might not work out. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Tell me more about this individual. What are the issues? What are the blockages? What are the difficulties in this individual with Ed? The moon. secrets, not being open, not being not communicating well. So whoever you're gonna match with, it feels like it's a breath of fresh air at the beginning, but then you're gonna start seeing that they're very secretive. They're not telling you much. They're not. Out of nowhere they're gonna start showing um, like they're gonna start, distancing themselves from you. Like at the beginning, it's all good as like one of those like, oh shoot, old fiery, like let's go. You're the one. We're gonna make this work regardless. And then all of a sudden, because there is love there, I'm telling you, you're gonna meet somebody who you're gonna probably fall in love, or they're gonna fall in love with you. I don't know who's the one that has the issue with communication and with settling down. But it says that there is love coming towards you. It's just that it might not last because someone is not really saying their feelings, or they're not speaking. They're not being open. They're being closed out. Okay, someone's secretive. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Yeah. Is there anything else I can do for you so I can get someone a free reading? Let me know if anybody made a donation, and I'll look it up. And if not, then I'll do a free reading. I'll choose someone. So if you have a question, this is your moment to post it. But Ed, let me know if you have anything else you want me to pull cards from. You want me to get you one of them oracles? I'll get you one of them oracles. Best energy for Ed, please. Please. Flow through. Is that what it says? Oh, follow through. I was reading it upside down. Follow through. It's a green color. The camera has like the colors are off, but it's vivid green. It's like teal green. There's green. There's aqua down here. Number 23, that's 5. That's changes. 2 plus 3 is 5. Let's see what it says. And follow through. Essential meaning: an unfinished idea that needs finishing. Allow yourself to say it's done. Follow through and nurturing your relationships. Follow through. Maybe you're the one who can't commit. I'm just messing with you. I'm just follow through. Essential meaning, there it is. You can pause it, screenshot it, and read it to yourself. But is there anything else I can do for you, Ed? Okay. It says that's all. Thanks. Gracias. Thank you. Sorry it wasn't all that, exciting for you. Maybe I should put some cards for me. I always say that, but I never do. I'm scared. Psych, I ain't scared. What's the zodiac sign of the individual coming towards Ed? The Lovers. Could be a Gemini. Let me see. The Fool, dude. Come on. Could be a Gemini. Could be an Aries. I'm gonna leave it right there. Their energy. They could have Gemini, air in their sign, or in their chart, air or fire sign of Aries. This individual, listen, Ed. This individual is hurt. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's them. They might shut down when something good is happening for them. So keep that in mind as you go through life, and maybe this encounter happens. Keep in mind that it's not you. It could be them. Because I just got that right now. When I pulled who this person is, I just got that. It's them. They have they have a little bit of a doubt when it comes to love. So it's gonna be up to you to show them that it's safe to love. Okay. You know what I saw? The Ten of Swords. That's why I'm like, oh yeah, this person is like, you know, I got that image of the Ten of Swords. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, they're not all yet healed, but they're trying. Yeah, no problem. You know, we cannot save anybody. We cannot be a therapist. It's not gonna work out. If somebody's looking for you because they want to heal through you, it's gonna be very difficult for you and for them, because like you said, you're gonna become a therapist, and you're not a therapist. You're a lover. You're a partner. So if somebody is requiring to be healed because you appear in their life, or maybe they're wanting to heal themselves, and their idea of healing is finding somebody who's going to be a nice person and they're going to understand what they're going through. As soon as they're good, they're going to walk away. It just doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. Unless if you want to play therapist and all kinds of, then do play that game. But when I see red flags, I'm like, nice to meet you. I'm on social media. If you want to talk to me, that's my email. Nice to meet you. Bye. I gotta go. When I see red flags, I don't fully tell them in their face, but when I see a red flag, I'm like, I'm good. You know, I'm good. That's me. Okay. So if anybody has a question, please post it. Divine Goddess says, I wanted to know how Gemini's energy is towards me right now. Does he miss me? I'm a Sagittarius. Are you in contact or no contact? Let me know if you have another question, Ed. I'm just going to move on to do another. Hey, I want to take you out for lunch, dinner, or hey, let's hit the gym. All right. Thank you. Thanks, Ed. Appreciate that. No contact for now. Okay, Divine Goddess, let's go. About this Gemini. About the Gemmy. That's a weird noise that I made. Okay, so we're starting with the energy. We have the King of Cups. Usually, this King of Cups is a good energy. It's a good fella, but I'm touching it right now, and I could tell you that their emotions, they do have, in their mind, in their perspective, they still have love for you. You know, like they might not be showing you right now, but they do have something that triggers them about you, and it has to do with emotions. Could be that they think about you and not necessarily they want to call you, but it kind of triggers them in a negative way where they want to drink or they want to do something, or they get a little bit more angry and they say, well, I'm gonna find someone better or whatever. They're still dwelling with your energy. Okay. What else can you tell me how this person feels, this Gemini feels? I feel like look at that. I feel like they're still immature. They're very immature. There's times where they want to text you, message you, but they want to message you dumb things. Like they're non-committal. They also don't see the opportunity here. They're waiting for you for some reason. Like they want you to save the connection, if you know. But because the hangman is blockages, or it's like a slow movement in energy, or maybe like a full stop. But the hangman requires additional information from the other person, meaning you. They're waiting for information from you, or they're waiting from communication from you, or something like that, to be able to say whatever it is they gotta say. Now, this person right now is acting a fool. Okay, this Gemini is acting a fool. They're not. The King of Cups and the Page of Wands. That combination of energy is someone who is, again, they're not. They're acting childish. Not necessarily with you, but with pretty much anybody. Like their decisions, they might be over drinking, they might be, overdoing because they can't seem to, cope with whatever it is that is going on with them in their heart. And I feel like part of it has to do with you. Maybe they're waiting on somebody. Maybe they're waiting on somebody or someone else. Because the hangman pertains, again, the hangman energy is like they're stopping everything. They're putting a halt on everything that is about love, and they're still waiting for some sort of response. So maybe the devil. It could be that they're waiting on some previous connection that they're still like invested on, Overall, I wouldn't trust this individual right now with this combination right here, especially with the Page of Wands, because it tells me that this individual is looking for to get physical, like to be sexual with someone, whether you or someone else, very immaturely. So maybe having unsafe sex, doing weird things, especially because they have the devil here. So yeah, I wouldn't trust this individual right now. I feel like they stop talking to you because, again, they're waiting for some sort of information or communication from another individual that they're like super connected to. So there's someone else, definitely third party. I'll be honest with you. Your second question says, do they miss me? And the three of swords says that not that much. When this individual's out partying, they don't miss you at all. They rather drink. They rather go out there and meet other people. But it also lets me to tell you that they still wonder if you guys are gonna like get back together, or like come out and enjoy some sort of night out or something like that with the Three of Cups. But if it's not that, it's gonna be like this person is not missing you that much right now because they're out there having fun. They're talking to other. Three of Cups came out again. I'm surprised the Three of Swords hasn't come out, but yeah, forget about this person. Whoever this person is, forget about them. They're not. If they don't care. I'm sorry that I say it like that, but this person doesn't care. Three of Cups, Nine of Cups. If they're missing you, they're not. They're out there being single and having fun. That's what I say. Oh no. What happened to my camera? Give me a sec, y'all. Okay, I got it working again. Yeah, no problem. Is there anything else I can do for you, Divine Goddess? Do you want like a oracle or an angel, one of those angel cards? Does anybody else have a question? Please post it. I don't know how long I'm gonna be live. If you're on Facebook, I can't see your messages, so you're gonna have to come on the YouTube. I really want to move to California, but I don't know. It's just gonna depend on my son's, situation, to be honest, for now. All right, awesome. Thank you. Well, let me know if you need anything, okay, Divine Goddess? Appreciate you. Okay. Uh, what will get rid of the thing that plagues me? Starry, hi. Can you give me a little bit more information of what is it that you're asking about, or what kind of reading you want? Thank you so much for being here. Let me know, and I can read your cards if you want. Okay. All right, Madeline, can you tell me Mark's next actions towards you? I'm not sure anyone can help. What's going on with you? Well, tell me how you feel. What's going on? Do you feel like things are not working out in your life, or do you feel like there's something there that I don't know. I want to help you. Like, I want to understand you. I want to understand what's going on. If you want, I could just pull some cards and I can go from there and kind of explain you what's going on with you. But sometimes I like to get like more information from you so I can kind of word it where it's going to make sense to you. And I'm not going to give you a bunch of general stuff because, sometimes I'm a psychic, sometimes I'm not. Okay, so let's see. All right, Madeline, what's Mark's next actions towards her? The Fool, Seven of Cups, Eight of Coins. This is a connection that is going from, being like. This is a connection that is going from fantasy like to reality. So what I'm seeing, what's coming up for you and Mark, is that there's more growth and there's more connection. There's also more investing in the connection, okay, in the relationship. So there's with the eight of coins here, with the Eight of Pentacles, it signifies that someone is willing to put in the work. So we're not in the we might be exiting not necessarily exiting, but we're like, the honeymoon stage or whatever. It could be that like we're still in it, but it's more like it's gonna transition into like, okay, this is a for sure thing, for real things, and for real relationship, and we're looking into like making it more solid, like looking the long way, so I feel like somebody's gonna put more effort. Somebody's gonna want you in their life for a long time, or for a good while. Mainly Mark, obviously. Yeah. Your intuition is going to tell you a lot. I feel like things are going to move forward for you guys. Yeah. Try to keep communicating with Mark. Don't let them like don't go silent or quiet even if you're tired. But to me it shows that yeah, there's good things happening for you. The world and the Six of Wands, success, overall success. Things are, when it comes to like the relationship, because this is not a work reading or anything like that. It's more of the relationship middle line. Again, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be solid. Okay, they're not letting you go. They're gonna continue to put effort in there. Ooh, way too many. Jeez. That's way too many. That's like 10 cards. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. It doesn't have to be with addictions. It could be like maybe codependency with the other person. I don't know why, but like, how I said continue to communicate with them. Don't let them, don't let them just wonder what you're doing or where you're at or what if this is real. But I feel like you just need to communicate clear with them. Forgiving and learning, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. That's what I have for you. Okay. This relationship is moving forward still. Y'all need communication, okay? Okay. Okay, Marlita, have a good night. Sorry about that. I wanted to read for you, but if you're leaving, good night. Thank you. It's a pointless question. Starry, are you here? Starry. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna get you one of these oracles, and then one of the angel answers. We'll get started that way. Good night, Marlita. Thank you so much for being here, keeping me company here, and Ed and everybody. What's the energy for Starry here? May, yeah. Creator air. That's a long one. I'm gonna get you another one. Best energy for. Oh, you get 3 cards. Okay. All right. So, listen. It's a lot. It's a lot what we have going on here. Okay. Okay. Give me one message for Starry, please. Oh, man, you get so many cards, Starry. I don't know. It's like the cards want to talk to you, but it's like, it's a lot. So we're gonna start with the Oracle. Creator Air. That's like like a major arcana in this Oracle deck. Creator Air. Air is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so air kind of rules your intellectual side, the way you think, the way you speak, the way you talk, the way you process everything in your head. So let's see what's going on with you. So maybe there's something that you've been overthinking or you've been over analyzing, but let's see what it says. Creator air. Air is connected to logic, critical thinking, and energy of the mind. It is the ruler of luck, the conscious mind, and all the things you know to be true. Its realm is the realm of beliefs and analysis and communication. What would air suggest you need to know about your current situation And how can you connect that to the cards in front of you? How could your communication play a role in the solution? How is the energy of the mind, rational thoughts supporting you right now? Element of air deep dive. Imagine being an eagle, feeling the wind on your face. Notice the power and the grace of the invisible force that holds you in place, aka the wind, the air. Get above your lifeline and then look into the future. Can you see everything from up there? Where does the path lead? Maybe you prefer to be a hummingbird or a dragonfly. Anything airborne will work. Okay, and then it says, try drinking the wind. Go outside and notice your body being held in place by the wind and air all around it. Wait to feel it on your lips and allow it to nourish your soul as it enters your lungs and then your blood. And then your world. Ask it for a healing or for a message. Feel how light and subtle air is. It's so light, in fact, that it governs all things logical and intelligent. Tiny thoughts and pulses of energy are one of its power zones. It's also connected to the phi. I don't know what that phi. And sylphs and the sylphs and the angels. What intelligence will the whisper to you if you could hear that? If you could hear them through the rushing of the leaves or through the whooshing of the wind. Oh my God, that was like way too much. So I'm gonna put it here. You can read it to yourself right there. Here, this is the first page. It's a lot. It's a lot. You can pause it right there, and then pause it there and read it, and then continue it over here. Yeah, it's a lot. Sorry, I just don't know how to read. Anyways, we have the creator air. So everything. So there's a lot of stuff happening in your head. Things that could be like disbelief, kind of feeling like maybe there's no hope, but it's all thoughts that you have accumulated. It's all the perspective. That's why it says picture yourself as being like an eagle and looking over, and as you rise up, picture your entire life, your plan for the future, and can you see the future, right? When you're up so high, you get a different perspective, and that's when we realize, hey, I don't think I plan anything for the future. So when life becomes boring is because we don't plan anything. Like there's nothing going on. If we plan for a trip, for a career, for a vehicle, for a home, then it gives us the opportunity to feel challenged to accomplish that. But when we don't have goals, when we don't have anything in life that we're excited about, life becomes kind of dull and it becomes kind of boring. Okay, so that's one of the things you need to analyze is like, what is your future like? What makes you excited? What gets you pumped up and energized? There's got to be something that excites you. Okay, stop, drop, and ground. Again, you need to get grounded. Okay, so this is 31. 3 plus 1 is 4. Stop, drop, and ground. So again, they're asking you to like relax and find something solid, or understand maybe find some sort of goal. It doesn't have to be big, we can have many goals. Purpose is self-given and self-opposed. So find your purpose, find what makes you feel more excited in life, what gives you excitement and what you're passionate about, and maybe that will be your purpose for now, but your purpose will change throughout life. We grow in different, there's different ages cycles that we complete, age 25, 26, we're completing and we're growing and we're evolving and everything's changing. So Just because your purpose is to be a certain individual here doesn't mean that that's it. There's still more for you. So stop, drop, and ground, number 31. That's going to be a long reading. Stop, drop, and ground. Essential meaning, mindful presence, finding joy, blending hobby and duty, a pause in the day, connections with friends and family, exercise and self-care, nutrition, gifting yourself unconditional love. I'm going to put it right there. I don't want you to get confused with that, but I'm going to put it right here. You can read it to yourself. And then we have magic happens when you expect it the most. And there's that book that I read that says we are miracles, so you should expect miracles and you should demand miracles, okay? Again, when you believe that life is not giving you anything, then that's what you're manifesting. Life not giving you anything. When you believe that you deserve everything, you're open and you're allowing the universe to gift you with opportunities and possibilities and just anything, then you're going to see the difference. You need to focus on the positive rather than the negative. I've told many people, if you choose to be, a sad person, you will get comfortable being a sad person. You will have battles of depression, but that's something you chose to be. You got to find a way to snap your brain out of that energy and say, when I feel low, when I feel tired, or when I feel, like depressed or whatever, there's got to be action implemented on the opposite side of the spectrum. Meaning that if you're feeling sad, you got to find something positive, happy. You got to put on some funny jokes. You got to put on high vibrational, happy songs, happy music, even music with no lyrics, to be able to get you up and going. Because the more you dwell, the more you dig your hole in that dark energy, the harder it's going to become for you to like strain out your thoughts. Okay, so magic happens when you most expect it, number 44. Again, that's another 4 for you, so maybe research. You might be seeing 444, or the number 4 be significant for you. Magic happens when you most expect it. Let's read it for you real quick. Here we go. Magic happens when you most expect it. Essential meaning, a powerful, sacred creator, the potential to call your dreams into reality, the awakening of forgotten energies, the subtle shift of your physical world as your mindset changes. See, so everything, I always told everybody, your brain is a manifesting machine. Your thoughts, your words, your image, the image you put in your brain, your head about you, is what is going to become true, and it's going to be real. It's going to come real, it's going to be your reality. The mysterious will of source, which is God, the universe, the divine, your subconscious mind, finding and following the signs. Remember, when you're conscious, when you're aware, your subconscious is still working in the background, and what you give your brain is what when you make a subconscious decision, then that's what you're going to create. That's why I tell you, like, the more positive you put in your head and your brain, the better things are going to manifest, because you're training your subconscious and your conscious to think positive and look into the positive things of life, rather than look at what I don't have, what is not working out for me. Why is everything so difficult? Is because things are difficult. Life is very difficult. It's not a walk in the park. But we gotta make the best of it, because we're here. We chose to be here, whether we say we don't, but we do. We did. So then you have 7 of thought. You've been confused about a situation in your life, and now suddenly everything is completely clear to you. Whether the truth was revealed by your angels, disclosed by a friend, or discovered on your own, it feels great to be awake and aware. Feel free to ask for time alone if that's what you need. I'm going to put it right here. It's going to focus. You can screenshot it or pause it and read it to yourself. And then you have inner strength. Everything kind of connects here. Inner strength, you have great courage and kindness. You may not realize how strong and powerful you are, but there's no problem you can't solve. The compassion you so freely give to others must also be given to yourself. Stand strong in your convictions if the right answer to tell someone is no. I'm going to put it right here, and you can screenshot it and or pause it to read it to yourself. You can always come back and read your cards or listen to your cards again. I don't know if I need to get you any tarot because I really don't know what your question is about. I feel like there is some sort of battle within you, but all the cards are telling you to like look into the positive, start talking positively, and shift your life, because you do have the strength, and maybe you've been a little confused. Jody, hello. Yeah, a lot of things are happening right now, not just for you, Starry, but in society. A lot of bad things are going to be happening. We enter a pretty chaotic time, especially if you live in the States. I don't know how outside the States is, but especially here, I'll tell you that we're going to have a very, very difficult time where people are not getting along and will not continue to get along. What's most important is not society. It's not maybe the career. It's not maybe what's going on right now. It's what's important is you, because you're the most important character in this reality. And if you're feeling good, then you're gonna have a good attitude towards life. If you're feeling bad, and if you feel like you don't have options, and you don't have a future, or you don't see, what's up ahead for you, then it's going to be kind of confusing and kind of dark for you. And trust me, I've been there. I've had depression, and, again, I always say this, but there were times where I, stayed in my room for like up to a week or 2 weeks, because I didn't want to get out. Like, I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to watch TV. It just felt really bad. And the only way I was able to get out of that energy and out of that situation was to start doing the opposite. If I felt like I needed to be in bed, then I will say, oh, I'm going to go for a walk around the block. Just one walk around the block, and then I'll come back and see how I feel. When I did that, I didn't want to go back to bed. I wanted to do something. I wanted to, do something else, So it's medication is not going to heal your depression, your low energy. It's not. Medication is a supplement, as well as like energy drinks is a supplement for when you feel tired. You drink it and you can feel like you have energy, although it wears you out more, right? But you got to understand that everything has to come from you. You got to find a way. You got to find the positive within you and your life. And you must continue forward, because life is not a game. Life is given to you, and life is an opportunity, and time just flies by. Time flies by, and that's one of the things that we don't realize. We feel like we have endless amount of time, but we don't. So it's perfectly normal, and it's great that you look into your self-worth and your self-love and your I would say like your purpose. Find a purpose. Remember, purpose is self-imposed. It's not given to you. Like, God is not gonna, like the planets are not gonna come over here and say, hey, Starry, your purpose is to do this. No, it's what you feel. You think you're useful to society, to this world, or maybe even to your family, to yourself. There's got to be something there that you got to look forward to, okay? That's what I have for you. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully... Okay. That's good. So... one thing that I'm going to tell you one thing right now, Starry. I don't know how you're going to feel about this, but I don't know if you're new to my channel. I don't know if you're new to like the tarot or stuff like this. Listen, This individual that you're telling me that has done some sort of hex or some sort of black magic to you, the more you believe that an individual has done something negative against you energetically, the more you're going to be a victim of. Listen, if you say, I do not want anyone's energy around me, I do not allow anybody to control me, I do not allow anybody's black magic, whatever it is, energy, then you take away their power. You take away their power. So the more you believe that this person is doing bad, or if you feel like there's negative energies around you, the more you give power to them, the more they're going to overpower you. But as soon as you say, hey, I believe in God, or I believe in the universe, and that's all I'm going to surrender to. The light, the white light, whatever you believe, right? And that's it. Cut everything, forget about everything. Don't worry about witchcraft, hexes, or none of that. The more you allow it to consume you, the more it's going to be harder on you, whether you believe that or not. It might take a little bit of time for you to understand it, but one thing I always tell everybody is like, I do not give my power to anybody, any witch, wizard, whatever, and none of that. None of that works on me, because I'm protected by God. I'm protected, like I'm here doing good. I don't care. I don't want your money to do hexes or things, or to clear your energy, because that's your energy. Our energy cannot be worked or used because it comes from us. The only person that can work the energy, suppress the energy, change our attitude is us. We are in control of this vessel, of the connection, between us and God. That's the only thing we have. So nobody can take that away from you, Nobody will take that away from you, because nobody can. And it's all a lie. So do a little bit more research when it comes to stuff like that. But I always say that, like, my energy, people trying to do things, people trying to give me the evil eye, that's not work on me at all. It will never work. It's not going to work. It is what it is, and that's it. The things that are happening for me are my responsibility. My life has formed in this way because of the decisions that I've taken, whether good or bad, and the decisions that I keep taking right now, and that I will take tomorrow. That is the paving of my path. The decisions I take, not what other people want me to do, not what other people want me to be. If I'm in bad steps, or if I'm in a position where I'm doing bad, where there's drugs, witchcraft, and stuff like that, then I'm gonna be involved in that. But clear your energy, clear all that. Don't surrender your power to no witchcraft, nothing, none of that. And trust me, believe in God, believe in the universe. If you don't believe if you're not religious. But things will start, shifting for you. It's all complicated. It's all difficult to understand, especially when life has been difficult, and we lack the answers or the information. It feels like everything's against us, and it's not quite that way. It's just that we feel, encapsulated in this thing, and we want to get out of there. And the only way to get out is to take your power back and say, no, it's not what you're saying, it's not what you're like. My life is not gonna be what you think or what you want or what you're saying. Nope. My life is way different. You negative people don't have a saying in my life. Okay. So think of that. No. I'm just saying, it's just information. I'm not, like, I want you to do good, and I want you to come back here and talk to me, ask questions, get some more cards, get some more energy checks. We can go in more deeper into your energy if you want. This channel, this community is for us to get better, for us to like heal, for us to empower each other. None of that, none of that negative and dark energy here at all. Like, I've cut ties with tarot readers that I've, done collabs with, and they're all talking about like, I'll bring your ex back, or I'll make sure that your ex, doesn't have a good time for the next year. And but I don't agree with that. So I cut ties with people like that. But it's like whatever. Okay. So I think, Denise, you sent me, I think you did I think it was a Cash App or something. 2 questions. What is your question, Denise? And then I'll do another free reading in a little bit, okay? Oh, good night, Ed. I didn't see your good night message. It's pretty late. It's about to be midnight here. Still waiting for my sister. Okay. All right, Denise, are you in contact or no contact? No contact. So as I'm like, maybe I should do it here, but as I split the deck, there's negative energy pertaining to the connection. So by negative, I mean like, because I haven't told you what I saw. So Nine of Swords is overthinking the situation, kind of feeling remorse about the whole, relationship. I also saw the shoot, I forgot. What the heck? Oh yeah, the death card, and man, my nose is so clogged up. I don't know why. The death card and the Emperor. So although this situation has ended, there's no communication. They're still overthinking. They're still feeling like, how did this happen, or how did we get to this point? But let me pull some cards and see what really is happening. But when I split the deck, I look at the left side, and that kind of gives me additional information of what your reading is going to be about, But let's go. Your question was, how does Vincent feel about the connection? 3 of Cups. 4 of Cups. Ten of Wands. This combination right here, this energy, when it comes to the connection, Denise, is it D-Nice or Denise? It's like, I'm just messing with you. So it's 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 7 of... Sorry, my nose. I don't know what's going on with my nose. 7 of Wands. Okay, here we go. 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 7 of Wands. So the way they feel about the connection, there's a slight wanting to get with you, or wanting to contact you. But overall, what the main energy here is that Four of Cups, that it's over. It's not gonna be the same. The love has shifted, has changed to something where they don't know if they appreciate your love anymore, or they appreciate you anymore. I'm gonna put it that way. This person is confused on whether if the connection is going to go back to being normal, or being again of a loving connection. Because with the Four of Cups, it says that they're bored, it says that they're looking for something else now, it says that there's a problem within themselves that doesn't allow you guys to be together. They're the ones with the issue. They're also very complicated right now. They're very defensive. They could be not answering your messages. They see your messages, but they don't want to answer. They don't want to talk. They don't want to open up. They don't want to. They're hard-headed, stubborn on their beliefs, and they don't. They're making it very difficult for you to come, towards them. So again, with the Three of Cups, there's still like some sort of fantasy or some sort of idea or belief that, hey, what if we get together? But then this energy of like, it's not gonna work out. I don't feel all that about, I'm sorry that I'm saying it that way, but they could be saying like, I don't know how I feel about Denise right now. I don't think we're compatible, or we don't match, or whatever, and they're becoming very defensive here. It's up to them. Yeah, he's very complicated, and he has been responsive towards me. He has, or he hasn't. There's still a little bit of, with the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups gives me a little bit of hope, but the Three of Cups is more, I don't know. Maybe this is a very personal question. You don't have to answer it, but I'm gonna ask you this. Did it feel like this person just wanted to have fun with you? Like they just wanted to drink? They wanted to, be intimate with you. Did it feel like that? Did it feel like it was more of a, let's just party it up, and then we'll see if we can commit or not? That's one of the things that you have to ask yourself, because I do with the Three of Cups. To me, it feels like it was more of an adventure, more of a let's see how far we can go. But when it comes to love, it's showing me that it was more playful than serious. Hasn't been, yes, and we have history. I've known him for 7 years. Yeah. So they don't know. Have you guys been on and off? If you guys been on and off, like they just got to the point where they just don't. Four of Cups again is like there's some sort of internal problem with them. Again, with this Four of Cups card and this Dancing in the Dark tarot deck, the individual has a dying tree in the back here, which pertains to like family issues or internal struggles that they have. They're not ready to settle down, even if it was true love, even if God or the universe was offering them you, which is true love, and they don't see that, they don't recognize that, because they have something else within themselves that they still haven't been able to fix. They haven't been able to correct in their life. Okay, and they're very defensive. Seven of Wands is like 7 years, right, of dealing with each other, but it's just they don't accept any help. They think that they're gonna find a way, but they're not choosing to like correct themselves, or they're not choosing to make things better between you and them right now. Is a trauma response, could be yeah, on and off. Yeah, we get to this Four of Cups where it's like it gets boring, it gets old, to being back together and coming back and stuff like that. one thing I could intuitively, what I feel is that they're still attached to you, but it feels like they're still attached to you, but they're confused. They're confused. What was your other question? Look at that, 5 of Cups. Before we go to your other question, 5 of Cups. Again, this person is choosing to. They're playing the victim. They're saying that they're hurt. They're playing the victim here. They're saying that it's their fault, even if they're not the victim. They're saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I messed this up. My fault." Like I'll take the blame, and they're just being just the victim of it. This person is. This individual is just. They just want fun times. They want no commitment, fun times. That's all they want. It feels you're saying it feels like unfinished business with this particular individual that we pull cards. You know, we pull their energy, but honestly, I don't. With this combination of cards, I don't see a reconciliation or a better relationship between y'all two. I don't think it's gonna get better. If anything, it's gonna get worse, especially with this combination. I don't think it's gonna get better. I'm sorry. And the unfinished business could be something as small as you haven't said something that you've been keeping to yourself, right? Or maybe you haven't spoken your truth or how you feel to them, or they haven't. The unfinished business could also just be like, closure. Maybe you just need closure. Both of you guys need closure from this. But I really, I'm like, I always say how it is, and I always tell people, like, if I see that there's a possibility, I will tell you there's a possibility. But friends, maybe. All right, I'm going to pull the cards back, and then I'm going to look into your second question. How does Samuel feel about our connection? One of the things that I got with the first individual that you ask is that you're going to find out that they have someone else. You're going to find out that they have, or that they're dealing with someone else, or someone else has their attention. That's the reason why they're giving you the cold shoulder. I got that. It's just a matter of time where you're going to find out. Watch. Come back and tell me. Come back and let me know. But, yeah. That first individual. Yeah, I'm sorry that you're going through all that, but like I said, like I always say to everybody, like, that's everybody's life, that's everyone goes through stuff like that. So stay strong, keep your head up, keep moving forward. Let's see what Samuel feels. Okay, are you guys in contact or no contact? Is this an individual you're talking to, or it's somebody that you're wondering if you make a move, what would happen? I gotta ask that because there's people that come here and they ask questions about individuals that don't even know they're alive or they exist, and I'm like, well, first thing you gotta do is present yourself and make yourself, you know, available to them. Love interest, contact. Okay. Samuel. Samuel. Oh, yeah. Way different energy. Knight of Swords. See, second time I told you. Way different energy. Second time I see the Lovers here. Oh my God, come on. Okay, when it comes to Samuel, there's a big decision they're gonna have to take. So the Lovers does signify that they do see you as a person that they can match with. They do find you attractive intellectually, physically, and spiritually, whatever that means to you. So the Lover card, that's what it, to me, it's, it connects both people physically, spiritually, and then, you guys have like same, somewhat of a same idea and thoughts, or you guys process things similar, like they agree with you and you agree with them most of the time. That's what the Lovers is. But Lovers is also a decision. Now Samuel does feel like you guys are a really good, you guys can be a really good connection here. You guys can match really good. The only thing is that it feels like it's a little dry, or there's a little bit of hesitation, especially with the Seven of Pentacles. Someone is having a hard time, understanding, or I don't know, putting in effort or something like that. This, having the Lovers and the Seven of Pentacles together pertains to like somebody needs to make a decision because they already like saw like a change in character or a change in energy. So Seven of Pentacles is that pivotal point. Is like needing to make a decision whether to continue feeding this connection or to cut your losses and move on to something, another connection. So they do feel like this is a very you guys do connect pretty good, but pretty soon they're gonna start having second thoughts, and again, it's because of a change of character, or a change of attitude. So I don't know if this person is kind of seeing that there's something off with you, or maybe you're seeing that there's something off with them, and they might make a decision to like walk away if things don't work out. If they see that you have other people here, if you're giving them the cold shoulder, if you're not responding right away, if you're not giving them, like, if they don't have your full attention, like, this person might actually choose to walk away. Okay, this person wants truth and honesty, but they also feel like the connection is it's a little bit difficult. There's quite a bit of conflict here when it comes to like words and thoughts here. There's a little bit of conflict there. I don't know if they're like suspicious of something, but I just don't like the Seven of Pentacles here at the end of the reading, because it says that we're going to get to a point where we're going to start thinking, is this even a good idea to, like, to be dating each other or whatever. Yeah, they have been hurt in the past. Okay. What are their actions? Let's see. What are their actions? Ten of Cups. Ten of Swords. One more. The Star. Okay. So they've been through difficult times, but this person wants, wants emotional fulfillment. They're looking for somebody that, it's their all, like, they can bring home, they can come home, they can be together with, have a home or an apartment together. This person is also looking to heal things, take it slow. I don't think this person's giving up on you. The only thing is, Ten of Swords, if this person finds out that you're dealing with someone else, or you're talking to someone else, or that he's in competition with someone else, I feel like that's when they're gonna be like, okay, never mind, I got options. I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna try to, force something that is not there. That's what I feel. So I feel like you know, with the Ten of Cups being here, this individual does see you as someone, but they also see you as somebody who can hurt them really bad. But overall, I feel like they're still very hopeful with that Star card. So they're still very hopeful, and they want this to work out. So I feel like it's gonna be up to you. And this, I don't know really what's going on with this particular Samuel, the one you're asking about right now. But I can say that if Samuel finds out that you are still involved, or you're still hung up on someone else, then they're gonna be like, I'm good, I'm out, like super fast, super fast. And they're probably going to block you, because the Ten of Swords, it's an energy of feeling like defeated. Okay. So they're going to take it very, 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 very bad with the Ten of Swords. So they still have hope, though. I will say that, if you guys have a really good connection, focus on Samuel better than the other individual, because there's more energy, or better energy, with Samuel than also Samuel has a fear of losing people that they love. Like, say if Samuel was to love you right now, he'll be afraid of losing you. So he will be behaving, he will be doing things for the relationship to make it better, rather than like the other person that doesn't care about it anymore, because he does have a fear of, losing. So yeah, this individual will definitely work out better if you feel like you can connect with them. Is there anything else that you want me to get for you? I have angel messages, I have oracle, I have more tarot if you want. But if not, then I will move on to the next person. Let me know what you want. We both behave then. We'll both behave then. Behave, right, Joe? Next actions. Hangman and the Page of Pentacles. He's gonna offer something, but it's gonna be up to you. Like, what Samuel's wanting from you is to be excited about it. Is to accept whatever he's trying to offer, whether it's small or big, whatever. But honestly, I feel like Samuel is gauging the energy from you, or like he's feeling your energy. So if he feels that you are invested somewhere else, he's gonna start moving slower. But it says here that they are gonna offer you something. If how you respond to that, then I think it's gonna say a lot. First thing we want to know is that are you ready to commit to Samuel, even though the other individual is pushing you away? And by this other individual pushing you away, all they're doing is they're keeping you trapped, because when somebody gets rejected, you get more invested on why you're getting rejected rather than looking at the other possibilities. So I think it's a 50-50 here with this Samuel. If you're not able to focus on them all the way, I feel like you're gonna lose this opportunity with Samuel. But they with the Hangman, they want you to be equal. They want you to be excited about the connection, just like they are, even though they're still hurt, or everybody has pain and trauma, but that's what they want. And as soon as they feel like it's not happening, they're gonna start withdrawing from you. So I feel like they're gonna offer you something. There's some sort of date happening here, or some sort of offering with the Page of Pentacles that could be the beginning of a long-term relationship if you guys were to get along and be good. There's that spark there, but again, it's like two individuals trying to feel it out. I don't know if you want me to pull the outcome. I'm going to use a different tarot deck here for the outcome. Magician, as I split the deck, that's good. The Sun card, okay. That's good. What is the Sun card about? Two Swords. The Hangman, oh no. Oh no. Four of Cups, okay. So the outcome for this connection with Samuel, the Sun came out. Sun pertains to like clarity in a situation, so fully being clear on what's happening. So truth coming out, clarity. Clarifying the Sun is two cards that I'm not a big fan of, which is the Two of Swords and the Hangman, confusion. So what's going to happen here, although you have something possibly good going on with Samuel, or yeah, Samuel, is it Sam? I don't know. There's still a lot of you're not sure. You're not sure. They're not sure. Somebody doesn't seem all that convinced whether that's you or them. So in the outcome, it feels like the connection with Samuel goes to a halt because we're unsure. Two of Swords, we don't know what we want. We don't know who we want. We don't know what we want. The Hangman, again, it's an energy of like stagnation until we get all the information, until somebody says, this is the relationship I wanted, or this is who I wanted. But because it's still on the positive, or still like this, it shows that what's going to happen is that in this connection, truth is going to come out, and it's going to be, maybe I need a little bit more time to like heal or process things. Maybe we should take it slow, So if that combination to me lets me to even want to tell you that maybe the connection with Samuel might suffer difficulties due to the trauma, or because we don't know what we really want as far as a relationship. That could be you or them. But yeah, the outcome it shows that it's not a 100% sure like thing, it might not even work out. He just became single. Yeah, I feel like somebody's gonna like say, I need to take it easy. I need to chill. I need, we can't, we don't have to move too fast, It's like someone's, it's not like they're saying no, like, don't, I can't, we can't date or whatever. It's more like, we just gotta take it easy. Two of Swords, the Hangman and Two of Swords, yeah, it's just. Okay. Is there anything else I can do for you? Playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. One more for this connection. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So playfulness and flirt. So you got to have a positive, kind of playful energy with him if you want this to work out. But I mean, is there anything else I can do for you, Denise? What is advice for this connection with Samuel for Denise? All fives. One more. I'll be honest with you. Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Should you go for it? I think the idea when it comes to like the energy of Samuel, their idea is to have long term, but I think both of you guys have had some difficulties, and I think the energies are kind of chaotic here. So Five of Pentacles, there's a lack of everything: intimacy, love, care. It feels a little cold. Maybe on the surface we want to be in a relationship, but internally we cannot feel the warmth of love for some reason. That could be you or them. And then the Five of Swords pertains to like, if it doesn't work out, just walk away. So if for whatever reason you don't feel satisfied with this connection or with their behavior or their attitude, then it says don't waste your time, because it might not, even you retaliating or even you talking to them for hours, it's not going to change anything. So the Five of Swords kind of pertains to like, if you guys can't seem to line up the same or feel the same way, it's okay to walk away. Nine of Pentacles, again, you're going to be desired. You're going to have the upper hand here when it comes to like, being single, because you might have more opportunities. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups, which pertains to like maybe walking away from this. You might have to walk away from this. You might have to walk away from this connection with Samuel. It might not work out. It might not work out because someone feels empty inside. It could be them. It could be them. And somebody doesn't want to play games anymore. Someone's saying, you know what? I ain't gonna save you. I ain't gonna do all this for you, and then for it to not work out. So for advice for you when it comes to the connection, do you do you right now? You got two individuals that can't appreciate love right now, especially because you said that he recently went single, and that's probably why the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Swords was there, is because they're still missing their ex, or they feel like they had it all, but they lost it all. I know, but yeah, it says that maybe neither is gonna work out for you. Sorry, but I mean, there could be a little bit of healing vibes with Samuel, because Samuel is going through something difficult, and obviously Samuel doesn't know, but you're also getting rejected by the other individual. So maybe there's something there that you guys can heal together, not necessarily to end up being together, but being good friends and being supportive with each other, saying, "Oh, I'm the same way. I'm still healing. So let's just be friends," or something like that. But I'm not saying that's a possibility. I'm just saying maybe that's something that could happen. But is there anything else I can do for you? Do you want an oracle? Yeah. I'm gonna get you one of these angel cards right here. It says here, intuition and insight. Oh, you get two cards. What the heck? They were like literally stuck together. Okay. Your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now, so you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. Follow your own insight over the advice of others, and don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for now. Okay? You can read it to yourself right there. And then we have Nine of Emotion. This is the Nine of Cups. This is a magical time in your life when wishes are granted and dreams come true. It may seem that good luck is following you, but actually these happy times are your just reward for being a loving and wonderful person. Your angels are asking you to enjoy your life and have more fun. So Nine of Emotions pertains to you, your self-worth, your value. It's just you being satisfied with what you have, who you are, and what's up ahead. It doesn't focus on anybody else but just you, the Nine of Cups. And this is like the High Priestess, or like the Moon, intuition and insight. Could be the High Priestess. So, yeah. Okay. Where you want to jump into some, that's the thing too. It's just, that's the difficult part, because Samuel, like Joe is saying, Samuel's like has just released themselves from a relationship, but like, no, I'm not trying to put you on the spot or anything like that, but Denise, you did ask for someone else, which kind of lets me to believe that you're still hanging on to this person. I mean, it's not like you're obsessed or anything like that. Like, I'm sure that you can let them go, right? But because we're still asking about a previous person, we're still allowing their energy to be around us, And no judgment at all. And I'm not like trying to, but sometimes it's kind of hard to like go into a relationship when you're still thinking of someone else, or it's hard to go into a new relationship when you're thinking of someone else. And I feel like both of you guys are doing the same thing. That's why I say maybe if you guys can just be friends and kind of support each other, maybe something can grow from there, because I feel like there's something could grow from there, but you guys are just going to need time. because y'all keep getting like the hangman and the two of swords for the clarifiers. Like, okay, we need more time. We're undecisive and we need more time. May, if you need to go to bed, go to bed. I'm sorry. What is your question? Is there anything else I can do for you, Denise, or are you good? So I can read May's question. It's almost 1 in the morning, or it's 12:27 here, and I gotta work tomorrow. Okay, thank you so much, Denise. Thank you for being here. I don't know if you've been part of my channel for a long time, but if you have any other questions, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I come on the live, and you can ask more questions, or, you know, just keep up. If not, it's okay. No hard feelings. You don't have to subscribe. Nobody has to subscribe, but it's like whatever. Thank you so much, Denise. Appreciate you. Danny's intentions. Thank you so much. Okay. I feel like Danny right now. Oh, there's a tower here. 2 cups. I feel like, okay, so Danny is a kind of a difficult individual because, and I say this because Danny has this persona of, could be telling you how they feel about you, or like showing affection by giving you things or praising you or something like that, but they have a hard time opening up, like they don't have a problem, they don't have a problem kind of expressing how they feel about you, but they don't open up on, I feel like they're very closed out on who they are and how they are themselves, okay? I feel like it could just be like a fear. I really do feel like they're really into you. The only thing is that they're just closed out. Why are they closed out here? He does not say feelings, but says, look, I'm giving you time. I'm giving you my time to, yeah, that's exactly the King of Cups here. The King of Cups, okay, well, the King of Cups, depending on the energy, but they're invested in you, and they show you, and they make it public, or they make it known that they're interested in you. But when it comes to their feelings right now, Four of Pentacles, they're not open. They're not allowing you to get in their head. They're not allowing you to get in their heart. They're not talking about their past experience or anything like that. They're very closed out. You're dealing with an individual that has some sort of filter, and what you know about them is just that filter. It's just what the surface level of them, This individual does want a new beginning. They see you as someone who they can have a fresh new start with. They feel like sexually they're very into you, but they also feel like you guys can be a really good couple. Be careful, because this individual might be like, I don't know why, May, but I don't know. I got this image of this individual being somewhat abusive right now. It just literally happened right now, like a physically abusive or just abusive. So be careful on this individual, because all they want is sex, but also look for the red flags and address the red flags. Okay, if this person starts getting aggressive with you, walk away, report them, or let someone know. Okay, because I don't know why, but I just saw this image of someone hitting somebody out of anger, and I don't know if that pertains to your reading or someone else's reading here, or someone else's energy, but I saw an individual hitting another person. So I'll try to see if this person has like a past of like being controlling, aggressive, or anything like that. Okay. Yeah, this individual is gonna continue. They're gonna continue to give you time and effort. So, if again, if you feel good about them, then they're here to stay. They're not. The only thing is that they're not opening up, and I think that could be a red flag. But maybe with time he can open up, right? Overall, I feel like they're gonna give you time. They're gonna give you money. They're gonna put in effort, and they're gonna try to have a balanced connection with you. Again, I don't know if this individual is controlling, but I saw that image, so I want you to be safe. I'm not trying to be dramatic or anything like that, but I want you to be safe. Again, if for whatever reason they get aggressive or a little bit too much, let someone know. Is there anything? The girl beat him. Okay, so maybe that's what I saw. I don't. I saw somebody hitting somebody in the face, like a male hitting someone on the face. So, or throwing something. I don't know if it was hitting on the face, but also it kind of like throwing things like to a door or something like that. Kind of like, I don't know, kind of aggressive. So maybe, yeah, if maybe it's not them, but he got hit on his face with the bottle. Oh my, I'm telling, what the heck? Am I a psychic or something like that? What is it, a medium or something like that? It's happening, y'all. It's been happening. But I saw that. I saw somebody hitting someone. And I saw a dude hitting someone. So I'm not gonna change that. I'm not gonna say there was a girl hitting a guy. I'm gonna say a guy hitting a girl. So I'm still gonna tell you to be careful, right? Keep your eyes open and don't, again, address the red flags. Like if you see something, if you see some sort of aggressiveness, note it. You know, it may get out of control, but that's gonna be something that you're gonna, have to deal with. Overall, I feel like they're gonna continue to put effort and they're gonna try to make it work with you. Okay. Is there anything else I can answer you? What are the feelings towards me? This could be the one you already met, the romantic partner you seek. So they're very invested in you. Okay. Let me see. Your question was, he has scared on his eyebrow now. So sad. He has a scar on his eyebrow now. So sad. Okay. You saw a glass or a bottle, Joe? What is this feelings? Oh, what are... I'm gonna use a different deck. Let me shuffle this one real quick. They're very optimistic about you. Like they really want to make this work. But let me get some cards for you. True feelings. Nine of Cups, yeah. They want you. King of Swords, yep. Last one. The Chariot, yep, they want you. They want you. They want to make things right with you. They want this to work out. Whether they have issues with like temper or other things, that's gonna be something you're gonna find out. Maybe it was the woman. I clearly saw a man hitting someone else, so I'm just gonna put it that way. Sometimes I'm not that good at mediumship or psychic abilities. So hey, but at least I confirm a lot of things that you didn't tell me. So I'm just gonna leave it right here, guys. I gotta go to bed. I'm supposed to pick up my sister from the airport in like an hour or so, but I think I'm gonna get some sleep because I still gotta go to work in the morning. So this is where I'm gonna leave it. If you had a question, I will come back whenever, maybe tomorrow or Tuesday, either tomorrow or Tuesday. So if you have a question, then save it, right? I just want to say thank you so much. No worries, man. If you have any more questions, I can help you whenever I come back to the live, okay? Don't worry. Like, I do this for this reason. You're not bothering me. It's also late over here and I'm also tired. So thank you so much for being here. I hope all your wildest dreams come true. I hope whatever you're trying to manifest comes to light and to fruition and into this physical reality. I wish you the best. I hope and I pray that your heart is open and safe. Thank you so much. Remember that life starts with love. I gotta go. I'm tired. Thank y'all. Joe, nice seeing you. Thank you for coming back. Thank you. Take care, y'all. Big hugs all the way to Australia. One day I'm gonna go. I'm telling you I'm gonna go. All right. Bye, y'all.